Okay, welcome back. Let's just continue where we left off. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like spending any free time with anybody. So I'm just gonna go back to the room and slump. I ain't got time for this, to be honest with you. Kyoko broke my heart, bro. I thought me and her were gonna be getting together, but she don't even want to talk to me right now. So it's all good. We can just walk up in our room and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like fuck it. We just laying down. I have some time, so maybe I should take a little rest. Yeah, you should. I ain't got nothing else to say. Give me another free time so I can take another rest. I'm skipping right through it. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Yeah, to bed. We sleeping all day. Yep, go ahead and hit us with that school announcement. Yep. 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 Yep.
Attention, attention, please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh,
quickly.
This is not a school, this is not a sleep announcement. Alright, bet. He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. And he sounded pretty serious about it too. Alright, well, let's go. To the gym we go. To the gym we go. I still haven't gone to the little thing to get any like presents or whatever to give to girls, but I don't think it matters at this point. Why is she here? You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together, after all. Sakura?
well then.
Makoto. Something happens to me. Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then.
Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? Yeah, something's about to go down. I don't like it. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered in the gym, it began. There's not much of us left, man. This used to be a full thing. What's up, Monokuma, bitch boy? What you got to say?
Well?
Okay, let's get the show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? Not again, I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge? Fuck is this nigga talk about?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush, just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Oh, wow. Bro, I thought I was gonna have to guess it. You just gonna throw it right in our face? He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you say? He said the spy is Sakura.
what is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura is a spy, right? Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I want to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait.
Either way, I can't wait. He was talking over me. I don't care. And just like that, he was gone. Damn. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us from the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
Ah, God damn it. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I knew. Pain. That he was being serious for serious. Ogre's been working for the mastermind. Pain. 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 I thought pain. So you've been lying to us all this time. Pain. It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. Pain. There's got to be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Well, that's correct, but still pain. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you would know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's why I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that. He's spitting facts. He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a devil bluff and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Sakura would never do that. Okay, then Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious. She's telling the truth. You have to believe her. This is pain. I don't. Shut up. I'm not finished questioning us. I can't even talk right now. This is pain.
Come on.
Next question. What is this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. Not in this room, but in that room. The weight of those words.
I see.
So even now, you taking aim on our lives.
wrong.
You're wrong, I'm telling you. Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? Excuse me? Sorry? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Okay. What do you mean if you both go down? I see you. Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you might think less of me.
but
Pain.
I'm sorry.
Pain. And she just walked. Pain. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. Pain. And then pain. I'm not going to sleep. The fuck? Pain. It's all pain. It's all pain. Pain. That's all it is. Pain. Skip. I don't care about none of this. Pain. I'm in pain, bro. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way.
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is
Don't make me repeat
over.
myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No, Sakura is not our enemy. Yeah, she is.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. Pain. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Does this mean we can fix our problems with Kyoko? I'm not having fun. Sakura is the spy. I knew it, but damn, she's the traitor. Byakuya says Sakura is the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend without a doubt. What can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Pain. I'm gonna drink some water while y'all listen to this. Oh shit, I gotta read, never mind. As long as you're human, there will always come at a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
Kane, bro.
Good.
Shut
Get
up.
ready to
Shut up, bro. I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Bro. Damn. Who's standing out there in the I gotta go talk to her. I gotta go talk to her. Let me see if this fixes anything with Kyoko. It probably won't, but I gotta go talk to her. It won't fix shit, but I'm gonna go talk to her. I already know she's gonna be pissed still. Kyoko, good morning. Damn! Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? Bro, but actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to pass things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. So, Byaku, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge? Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the mastermind's tool. Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went on my way to join the rest of you is as a safeguard against that threat. Threat? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason. Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey.
Facts. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
but
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot, you really asked her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? Sakura would have died as one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
You disgust me.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hold on. First off, beautiful artwork. You already know what the deal is. Young screenshot. Need that. Appreciate it, big dog.
You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you.
Ooh.
You should have been the one to die.
Oh. We shouldn't. I should have died? Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all. You think I can't do it? Calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow, how dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, alright, fuck off. So she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey.
A friendly word of warning, someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time.
And I will happily elude its attempts. You know, how about we eat? Maybe it's now not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Do we have more free time? Yeah. What should I do today? Bro, I'm not. Go to sleep, bro. Bro, just sick. Bro, this man said, what should I do today after that intense shit? Boy, hell no. I feel like sitting here. Go to sleep, dummy. I'm so tired of this, bro. Bro really said, oh, what should I do today? Like, nigga, go to sleep, bro.
This as such.
Skip.
Soon the
Skip.
doors to the
All this is skipped.
Sweet
It's skipped, bro. It's skipped. I don't care. Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. Still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Something's gonna happen tonight. Something's gonna happen tonight. Do y'all even care if I read this? I don't even want to read this. I don't even care. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back, okay, then how about to make you extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed side on the other end of the line, then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard of it, I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
I don't care, bro. I don't give a damn. Not even a little bit. Wake me up so I can start bullshitting again.
Good. Get
Skip.
ready.
Skip. Need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the other about it one more time. I'm not even gonna walk this time. I'm just gonna skip. I can't skip. Okay. Huh. It won't let me. I used to be able to teleport. I can't teleport. What the fuck? Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Okay, sprint time, sprint time, sprint time, sprint time. We move, move. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hero's finger shook as he pointed. What the fuck is... What's happening?
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina.
Bro, she's alive.
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. What happened? Well, Toga and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table and that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway, you totally not adorable boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and I'll indulge myself for who knows how long. This is ridiculous. Okay, let's get here to the nurse's office. Come on, Hero, help me. Sure thing. Okay, so we got girls attacking people. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Alright, dude. That was ridiculous. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, She seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? It really was just a scratch. Still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Shut up. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic, that makes you just sound even more hostile. Hey, well, I gotta figure out what the fuck. Hey, Hina, what the fuck happened? I know it said heck, but what the fuck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura. At first, I just tried to ignore it. You let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
My own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all those terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears, and just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges, and there she stood before us.
Tina.
Uh-oh. Sakura? You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me, it was Genocide Jill's. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. To hurt Hina? Damn you. To leave me alone. But hurt her. What is this?
How dare you?
Oh shit, we ripping out the shirt. I'm okay, really, it's just a scratch.
No forgiveness. I can't forgive this.
Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this.
What the fuck? Yeah, nah, Super Saiyan. Somebody save me. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room. I gathered that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line.
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura. Nina sprang into action, leading the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Dude, let's stop the bullshit, bro. Let's patch this shit up. You tripping. Kyoko, are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for being not able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. That's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
Fine, I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Let's go, bro! You see the blush, bro? Finally, god damn, huh?
anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Thank God. Okay, can I get out of here? Nope, I still gotta go talk to her. That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want you to talk to you about something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but
shall we go?
well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko, I hurried to catch up to her. Man, fuck all that. We got back in her good graces. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. And eventually we arrived. Oh, we back with Alter Ego. Let's get it. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with Alter Ego. But you said we didn't need Alter Ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs Alter Ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter Ego asked me to bring others to come to see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter Ego wants to ask us something. Okay, well, let's do it. Hello. So it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto. Kyoko's fingers are guarded across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should do plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. That shit's impossible. There's cameras all over the place. What are you talking about? She replied, why? Oh, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
it's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. He says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now.
You were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? You saw everyone else fighting and doing their best. Could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please let me try. Damn.
Listen,
Besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
that's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. Room without a surveillance camera. That's it, the secret room you told me about. Definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure that the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
Despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing them up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. You can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
Secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go check for ourselves.
it's true.
Great, let's head to the secret room. Do it. Here we go. The secret room was on the 2nd floor. And it was in the bathroom.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto,
Why?
are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then.
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay, I thought she was bullshitting too. I was about to be like, what the fuck what are you talking about? Let's move. Let's make moves. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. It's in one of the drawers, right? According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect all to Ego. Immediately got to work. Pulled out the laptop and connected to the Ethernet port with the cable. That should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. It probably was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko.
What?
Yes. So we're just gonna split up.
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. Just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However.
But the way the things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. What should we?
So.
Find some new clue that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego,
Correct.
all we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. Are you giving me more free time? We parted ways and I headed back to my room. If you're giving me more free time, I'm going to slump. Kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off. Huh? Sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Okay, well, let's go check the door. Who the fuck is calling right now? Rattle.
Makoto.
Get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
You just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. Sounds like something happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. Except for us to come to the rec room. The rec room. Okay, let's hurry. Makoto, Kyoko, you know what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside, and when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Then why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
In other words.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait, right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. That silence didn't last long. Here, I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed it on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her, Sakura's dead. All I felt was cold death. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body had been discovered.
Damn!
Time, which you may use however you like. The class trial will begin.
Damn, bro.
Danganronpa.
Rest in peace to a real one. Rest in peace, Sakura.
Sakura's.
Pain.
Sakura's.
Dude, wow. Okay. I hate this, but it's a good screenshot. Oh.
She's really dead?
Bro, this is painful. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. After I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed? I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You're at the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you. Oh, whoa. What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation. I don't need to investigate anything, because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it, I know it. Oh, shit. You know it. Bro. Dip. I don't need to dip, bro. I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right.
Come on, Akuma file.
Fuck up. Just give me the shit. Don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that little lewd face of yours. Lewd little face. Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then I killed her. Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take out a behemoth like that. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
The hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I for one am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. Can I get a punch? How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If you can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina's guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyways. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? You're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear.
Then it's decided. Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
you have to find out who killed Sakura. Bro, nobody killed Sakura, okay?
correct.
For those who are still alive and to honor Sakura's memory, well, and I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. They're trying their hardest to get me to hate Byakuya, which is funny, because I already hated him, so it doesn't matter. Keep this in mind. If we can't cover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of a hopeless hope. You have no choice but to just do it. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Victim was Sakura Origami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Monokuma File 4 has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that? The
so
only way into the rec room is the door we just came through, and that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But it could have really happened in real life, and right before our very eyes like this.
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime and through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approach using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
Second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh,
In other words,
basically the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to talk to the victim inside. You push the switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
In this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that will allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
Third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
By that I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but really it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities, then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial, but right now I can't really say. Let's see. Way to kill to set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Dude, Sakura is a fucking monster. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
Looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. Still, this protein can, it's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff, so she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is it?
Hey.
See what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it will become an important clue later on. An important clue. I'm not sure I see how. Empty protein drink. Alright. Well, that's one. Nothing about this has anything to do with it. The wrapper. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
That's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we can get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. Pain. But now they've lost all their flavor. Pain, Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook. I see the blood in the bag. I see... What the hell is this? There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of the bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Glass shards on the floor. Oh, there's something else on the ground in the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. I see that blood. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? There's still something else. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how did they get those figures inside the bottle?
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat place inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Okay, and I have one. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass which probably started out as a bottle, which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. I still can't leave. It's still saying there's something else I need to look at. Or I need to talk to one of these lonely motherfuckers, man. We already know who did it. Miyako, Toka, or Hiro, it had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. And let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me she said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma files stated she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I stopped her, by force even, this would never have happened. Hina, first off, stopping anyone stopping Sakura by force, that's just not happening. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Alright, we got her account, but the fact she asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, might have been good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Well, I gotta talk to you now. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. That is true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it all away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Yako says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
You're all finished. Please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Fuck you, dude. I still don't like you, bro. Like,
However,
but for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly, they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. This door is the only way in and out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. I still can't leave. What am I looking for? Oh, there's something. The chair was shoved over against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both from the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that, so the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Rec room door, there we go. Still can't leave. Damn, what else do I need? There's still something else in this room? Oh. Huh? The locker's open, and there on the inside, it's a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
It looks quite fresh too. I say someone was hiding there in the locker and they left behind us a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was open, don't you think? During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden until after we opened the door. No, so then, what does this handprint mean? I still can't leave. Damn. I can look at the magazines. The same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kind of magazines here. Oh, okay. I can't do anything with the magazines. So then what the fuck? I gotta look at her body. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obviously evidence of blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. I could see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So whatever caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. There we go. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Yakuza.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yeah, it's most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder, the reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk to with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
This is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I needed to hear what they have to say. All right, well, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna finish up the investigation as soon as we get to the class trial. I'll stop. Those other two probably went back to their rooms. Damn, it's gonna let me walk there immediately. He wanted to talk to Toko and whatever the fuck her name was. Crazy bitch. Well, her name is Toko. Press the doorbell. After a few seconds, are you still crazy? Nope.
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Oh, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Yaku already told me she had asked to meet with him. But she wanted to meet with Master too. I just said it too, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit it, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Who else I gotta talk to? I forgot already. Oh, Yashihiro. Press the doorbell. After a few seconds.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually. I just wanted to check on something. It's how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byaku and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But did she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She
How about that?
gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
Got it all
No
wrong.
way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at
I
me.
haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Heroes was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come
Sorry,
on.
it looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Huh?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash.
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slid back into his room. Hero said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hero. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the Chem lab. So where should I start? The Chem lab. That's where we'll go first. Where was the Chem lab again? I think it was 4th floor. I think it was 4th floor, yeah. That's the data lab. What the fuck? Where's the Chem lab? Office. Headmaster door. Chem lab, there we go. Big W's.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the Chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. No, that's not what I meant to say at all. Bitch. Fuck you, pussy. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Looks like the shelves have been connected together and make one giant shelf. More important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point this room wasn't like this. This powder must have spilled.
So in other
That's
words,
right, it could have only been around the time of the incident. That really is when it happened. It must be related to the case somehow. Alright. There's footprints in there already. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, you mean me. How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Well, let's go. Chop, chop. Okay, so I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. I'll beat your ass. If I was Makoto, I would have beat the shit out of you. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me. So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. Duh, no shit, Sherlock. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Makoto, are they yours? No.
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. See, your feet do appear to be too big. Fortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. These prints are really a valuable clue. Lay out the footprints. Looks like this. And when you look at the pattern, whoever left these behind went to the shelf on the left and that's it. They went straight there, did something and left. That's according to the footprints anyway. Prints are really clear, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out who they are, which means these footprints are a super valuable clue. So why didn't it get added to the fucking truth section? Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kind of dietary supplements and different medicines. Protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section A. But wait. There's one bottle in here that's labeled Chem C9. Someone put it there on accident. And this shelf is one look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving used in section C. And the middle is B, of course. So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. Have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must be truly bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The world of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. I like how everybody else just ignores Byakuya at this point when he starts talking shit. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Try to find out more about the shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with the label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Nope, same thing. Okay, so I should be able to... First I have to check out this area. I can't move. What else am I missing here? I've checked out the shelves, I've checked out the bottle. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. This is where all the powder came from. Looks like the bottle had a label Chem C4. On the 4th floor this morning, powder must have been spilled. Time of the incident, really what happened, yada yada. Okay. Now what? Do I have to go back to A? What's on the shelf? Oh, science on labeled. There's one box, someone put it in an accident. What else am I missing? I've checked out the footprints. Oh, there's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also remains of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was labeled KM34. Also looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the position of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. Yada yada yada. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder. Already taking a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around in the rec room. Alright, well let's go. Let's move then. Let's make moves. Wait, the rec room should be on floor 3, right? Is it on floor 3 or is it on floor 2? It's on floor 3. I can't. What? I can't teleport anymore. I lost my teleportation? Pain? Alright. Bye, pussy. Bye, bitch boy. Let's go downstairs. Where the fuck are the stairs? I don't even know where the stairs are, to be honest with you. I'm completely lost. Oh, here they are. Alright, to the rec room we go. Let's go. Let's move. Let's make moves. Wait. Oh, it's not over here, dummy. Not over here either. What the f... Okay. Hold on. Am I lost? No, I'm not lost. I literally just teleported right back to pain. Alright, whatever, bro. It's over here. The rec room's over here. It's in this hallway. Mirrors around purple and shit. See? Rec room. Broken window. Big boom. Big boom. Alright, we're back. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me. I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. Okay, so let's look at Sakura's body, like she said. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered. Staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? No getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Her shoes. You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
True.
Actually, even telling you that it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would
It
seem
would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
indeed.
Interesting, would you say? Then there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
That's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination summary. Alright. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Alright, there's 2 more things I gotta look at. The bottles and the magazines. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. This magazine is upside down. Someone put it back that way on accident.
Hey.
Something catches your eye. It's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is on one of the pages near the center of the magazine. A word had been written in bloody letters, and it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. That she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. Settled, she's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Magazine dying message, alright, bet. Bottles, one last time. I think Kyoko says she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new.
hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. The chess pieces, right? There's chess pieces in them, a correlation. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is? I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. You sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byaku is not here, so
then.
anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. That Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what it is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. Took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? Pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? It's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen,
First, let's compare the weight of two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced,
In other words,
which means each Monokuma weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the one side of the scale. Now what might you expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
Results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together, and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. What do you think? It's all on you. Trial time.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Fuck off.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
I'm gonna say this the episode before it's time. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. I'm gonna go ahead and just say it right now so that everybody knows. I don't think anybody killed Sakura, to be honest. I don't think anybody killed her. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after another. Then, the ultimate martial artist, locker room murder mystery.
what?
What the? Well, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in the smiley face, it turns positive. For example, You're at a picnic and you find a dead body. This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. What? The hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone? Hina, relax, bro.
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Didn't you call me a murderer? Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there's going to be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. Yet someone killed her. That person is here. That person is one of us. I don't have time for this. I'm not talking to nobody. Come on. It's time to put an end to this. I made my way to the elevator, but each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close. I felt it begin its sinister descent. I hate this sound. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It felt lower and lower. Suddenly, as always, the ride was over. Doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. And also, a deadly wait. I'm closing straight out. It saved, so yeah. That's been it. I ain't got nothing else to say. And as always, we move. I'll see you on the next one.